Well, guess what? Stocks can finish lower. Incredible, isn't it? All right, look, this is my post-market wrap-up on this lovely Tuesday, July 7th, 2020. Here's the story, people. Stocks did finish lower across the board. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost about 400 points. Okay, let's talk about a few other things before I go on because I have a lot to talk about. Cryptocurrencies got hit today. Gold and silver put on gains today. The dollar put on a slight gain today. Crude oil finished lower, and the 10-year yield dropped 0.64. Now, Dow Jones Industrial Average fell about 400 points. Since everyone likes to look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, we'll talk about the Dow Jones Industrial Average. If President Trump today would have gotten in front of the camera and fired back at China, this 400 would have turned into about 2,000. So he is keeping his mouth shut, which is really what he should be doing here, and working on getting us a real deal. No more photo ops. Let's get something real done, okay? These little games that are played to keep people in whatever camp they may be, cheerleading and looking like imbeciles, quite obviously. They just go so far. We were promised a real deal. We've got zero. We've got less than zero. We have another Cold War on our hands, and this can potentially play out to be much, much worse. Okay, so with that said, let's elaborate on what's going on. So we found out today, you remember I mentioned to you like a day or two ago, a few days ago, about another $1 trillion in stimulus? Well, today, the White House says they want this next installment, this next trillion, by August. Now, the funny thing is, they want to put a cap on it. What does that mean? They want to put a little cap? Put a cap on. A cap. No, let me explain this to you. This is just another installment of many. This trillion is going to be another trillion, is going to be another trillion. I think you are aware of that. So the fact that, they're talking about caps and by August, you can't make this stuff up. Again, understand the environment. There's clowns and mental midgets running the show right now. That's what we have here in the new America. So just get used to it. It's not going to change no matter who sits behind the Resolute desk. It's just all too stupid. Now let's talk about this. About 2 years ago, President Trump came out and said, I must support Apple. I came out saying, okay, let's take the president at his word, buy Apple. Well, to say the least, it was a great call. Now we found out today that the Federal Reserve, although Apple has trillions of dollars, literally trillions of dollars of cash in hand, the Federal Reserve is more than likely going to start buying Apple debt. I personally don't understand that, but it's part of the mechanism, the merger, corporate America, the New World Order with this new government. So, this just sounds ridiculous to me, but look it up for yourself. We found out another piece of really big news today. You remember how Steve Mnuchin, Larry Kudlow were like, no, we're not letting anyone know who got these loans because, that's just not public knowledge. Well, we're starting to find out who did get these loans. And I posted links to this all over the place on my Facebook page, my Twitter page. Billionaires, mega millionaires, they were among those that got epic sums, public money, because they were so desperate and they needed it just so bad. And wealthy companies also who had no business getting money, well, they got money as well. Again, I've explained to you what this really is. Unless you are so polarized and so blind to what's going on, you will not be able to see it. But this is an extinction level event. The middle class is becoming extinct as this extreme two-tier society is created. Extreme haves, extreme have-nots. How about the multiple trillions of dollars that just goes missing? No one can find it. The most recent installment, the Government Oversight Committee, they can't keep track of the funds that are being dispersed to the tune of, I think it was like 9 trillion on top of the 2 trillion, whatever it was. It's just vanishing. It's part of what's going on here, okay? The extinction level event is in full swing. And if you are a member of the middle class, you're going extinct, and you will become extinct. There is no doubt about it. So let's us all here just kind of sit back and understand the situation. Stocks fell today because of China slamming the United States overnight. Okay, market doesn't like hearing that, but President Trump, smartly so, because he probably was gagged because the man can't keep his mouth shut, did not say anything today because he understands it would have hit the market harder. Maybe he'll come out tomorrow, or maybe we'll find out the trade deal is back on. How many of you would be surprised about that? I wouldn't. I would not be surprised if they try to float out some fake story. Let me tell you something else that bothers me a little bit. Silence. What is Greg talking about? I haven't heard anything recent coming out of the Middle East. There's been no bombings that I know of, no refinery fires, no refinery attacks, no tankers attacked in the Gulf. Crude oil hovering at about $40, it's not enough. It's not enough, although it's way, way overpriced. You know that if you follow this blog. Has no bearing on reality, the price action of crude oil. But to me, it's almost like a calm before the storm, because if they manage to prop up crude oil, it's going to give stocks a boost. And that's the goal here. Look what's going on. They're throwing everything they can at this market to keep it propped up. The Fed talking about buying Apple debt, Apple bonds. The president saying must support Apple. You got multi-billionaires, multi-mega millionaires taking public funds. Why? Well, because they can. It's the creation of the two-tier society, the extinction level event that you are more than likely a big part of right now. I don't know what to tell you. I think, to me, in my entire life, I have never seen corruption to this level. And what brings down, or what has brought down every single great empire since the beginning of time? I'm going to give you one guess because I just mentioned it. Corruption at the highest levels of government. And that's what we have here today, part of the new America, this new world order. And the elimination, or the end game here, for whatever's left of the middle class. My heart goes out to members of the middle class. It's a terrible thing to see. All right, look, that's about it. Let me know what you think about all these things. Do you think it's right that billionaires and mega millionaires got public funds? Where's the public outcry? I don't hear a damn thing. And more than likely you won't, because that's because the people have been so dumbed down. They walk through time and space not knowing who they are, what they're doing, or why they're even doing it. People don't even understand that they're alive anymore. It's about, distractions. It's about, statues, or about some other dog poop thing. Stay focused here. Don't look at what's going on anyplace else. No. You can't do that, because then you might engage your brain. Even just a couple of brain cells might start firing, and that will not be tolerated. Not in the new America. All right, look, that's it. I love all of you. That's the truth. I'm going to ask you to please share this video. One more thing, and I'm going to just say it because it's insane. My website right here, traderschoice.net, if you're not taking advantage of this, even if you're not a trader, there's something wrong with you. I have everything free there for you. Charts on gold and silver, cryptocurrencies, a free stock picker, which has been 98% accurate. My boom system is there. There's no downloads. It's all there for you for free. Take advantage of it. In fact, I would greatly appreciate it if you would watch these videos on my website too. I have a free chat room there for you. It's all free. You know what? I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, all right? Because maybe I'm doing something wrong here. In the description of this video is a link to my website. I want you to just do Greg a favor. Click on that link. Go to my website. There's 2 pages there. Look at them. Click on a few things. See what's there for you. And let me know what you think. Greg, you know what? Your website sucks. I'm never going back. Greg, your website's great, but I'd like to see this. Let me know, and I will try to accommodate it for you. All right? I'm out of here. Love you a lot.